starting with Mike. It's football again, and I've been through this. It's not my first rodeo, so it was a little nervous, but after the first play, I was back. And my play was, it was okay today. There's definitely some throws and some stuff I wish I had back, but like I said, I haven't played much of football in the last year, so I'm going to take it with a grain of salt and go back to work.
Sean, I know that the passing game has obviously been a huge point of emphasis for you guys. 4 passing touchdowns today, and you guys complete right at 60% of them. What do you feel like you guys sort of improved in what you guys are trying to do through the air?
Yeah, I think we put a big emphasis on that this offseason. We were dedicated and committed to changing this narrative about us, and I think that was on display today. But I know we can't stop here. This is against our team. We got to go implement this in the fall against other teams.
So, Sean, did the coaches give you and Levi any indication as to where this battle stands coming into today, or did you feel like it was still open coming into today?
No, we don't really talk about that. We just talk about competing with each other. It's not competing against each other; it's competing with each other, and that's what we go out there and do. He was the guy on that team, and I was the guy on my team, and I just try to rally my guys and try to win the game, and thankfully we did.
We're having some technical difficulties over here. Just in terms of, like we talked about a couple weeks ago, you've been in quarterback battles for a while now. Are you going to be relieved when this thing gets settled, regardless of how it goes? Or are you just going to kind of keep working? Like how do you kind of handle this?
I'm just going to keep working like someone is chasing me. I'm going to keep working, and I think that light or that fire right underneath you is what drives me, and I love that. I embrace that. I embrace competition, and it makes me a better football player. So as long as there is a battle or a battle, I'm going to keep working and keep trying my best.
What were your impressions of Titus Swen today? He looked pretty impressive considering he hasn't played in a while.
He's a baller. He's a baller, and that was on display today. I think all spring he's been playing really hard, running the ball really hard in our scrimmages, runs hard. He's a baller, and he's going to be on full display this fall.
So, Sean, what would you see on the pick you threw there late in the game?
Yeah, I don't know. It was just, it was a bad read on my part, just trying to force it. It just came off a big pass play and trying to hit another one. It was a bad read. I should have probably just checked it down, or I should have checked it down. But, that's why we do this in the spring, to get those mistakes out of the way.
With the offensive line back in place now, did you notice a difference there with those guys up front for you?
No, I did. They were good today. They were great. Coach Frazier's got those guys all greased up, and they're working like one big unit up there, and it's nice. Those guys are playing well. Keegan's doing a really good job of leading those guys and making sure everybody knows what they're doing. So it was good today.
Sean, first play of the game, it's 5 wide. We saw some jet sweeps. It seemed more open than what we're kind of used to. Did it feel like did the offense have a different feel for you guys too?
Yeah, it definitely did. I think we just have a little different swagger coming out. I think we want to be ahead of the change, and we're gonna have to throw the ball in first down. And if that's coming out in the first play of the game, and throwing the ball and sending a message, I think that's what we should do. So glad we did that today.
Hey, Sean, with the battle at quarterback, what's someone's name? Are you guys close enough in competition, you think, that it's going to be a battle all year long, not just till the end of spring ball?
Yeah, that's kind of how I look at things. Every day's a battle. Going out there in the fall, regardless who's taking the first snap under center September 4th, it's going to be a battle, and we're going to be there for each other and make each other better. So that's just how I'm kind of looking at it right now.